Hey, what's good today? Podcast with Jossie Ray. Today is Wednesday, July 24th, and I'm coming in with the topic of the waiting game. Have you ever wanted something so bad and you keep running into brick walls, it feels like, or the answer has just flat out been no? It gets discouraging, and quite frankly, it's hard to possess patience sometimes. I think we've all been there at some point in our life when we really want something, or we want to change, or we're waiting for an answer and it just doesn't seem to come. Or, in other words, maybe it doesn't seem to come quick enough. Sometimes, though, the answer is flat out no, and we're just not able to accept it. So we keep waiting and waiting, thinking that will change, when in reality, the answer's already been given to us. Having patience is definitely a virtue. It's something that I've struggled with a lot of my life, my adult life especially. But if you can get past that hurdle, and if you can put it all in God's hands and completely let it go, push it out of your mind, just don't even think about it, then the time seems to go by faster, and before you know it, you either are getting that change accomplished, or you're hearing that yes answer. And like I said previous, it could be a no. But if you're able to just let it go, then even when the no comes, it's much easier to accept. All my life, I've been one to get my hopes extremely up. Since I was a little girl, I remember my mom telling me, no, I'm not even going to tell you if it's a possibility, or I'm not going to say we might go there, because I know that you will take that and run with it, and you'll think that it's a yes if I say it's a maybe. And that's very true. I wasted a lot of time doing that. I don't know at what point it became where I just gave up in that battle. But now, present day, and I'll admit it's probably been within the last 2 years. So in my current adult life, I've worked on that pretty hard. But I got to a point where I just said, I'm literally giving up. I'm letting go. I'm placing this in God's hands, and I'm not going to take it back. And it does take practice. I've taken it back. But in the times that I haven't, I feel so much better. I'm not worrying. I'm not fretting. The anxiety is gone. I'm giving my full trust to God. He already knows what's going to happen anyways. So there's really no reason to worry. and get upset. He's not upset. And the people that may hold the answer in their hands are not upset. So it's just me, all by my lonesome. And this goes for anybody that feels this way as well. If you can just let it go, I promise you'll feel better. Yesterday I was told, well, I made the comment, I said I put it in God's hands, and whatever is meant to be will be. And the response I got was, those are the best hands to leave everything in. And that was so true. It was just so comforting to hear that. I love that as a response. So, if I can encourage you to do anything, just know that God orders your steps. He already knows what the answer is. So, try not to worry. Waiting games are very hard. They're not fun. And I can say that because I've lived most of my life like that. But in the last couple of years that I've learned to not take on that task alone, I've gotten a lot of stress off my plate. I feel lighter. And if you know the feeling of what physical stress feels like on your shoulders, on your chest, it's not fun. So coming from somebody that always harbored those feelings and took that on personally when I didn't have to, now that I don't, it's amazing. It's such a relief. And I just hope and pray that anybody that's listening that does that currently can get out of that. I'll be praying for you. If you ever want to talk or want prayer, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to pray for you. But until then, thank you for tuning in to Talks with Joss. And until next time, I hope that you're blessed, you're safe, and that you have the best of days. Bye-bye.